Hello and welcome to the channel. The race for who becomes Nigeria's next Senate president could take another twist as D-Day approaches and as a new dark horse emerges. The man who could just change everything and topple Godswill Akpabio. Details coming up. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Senate presidency on the emerging dark horse. The last word may not have been heard on the expected configurations of the leadership of the incoming 10th National Assembly, not even with the zoning arrangements purported to have been unveiled by the National Working Committee of the Rolling All Progressives Congress APC. In the zoning formula, which was reportedly worked out in consultation with the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the position of Senate President was zoned to South-South, with Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio named as the beneficiary, while the Deputy Senate President was reportedly zoned to the Northwest and Senator Barau Jibrin as the presumptive candidate. In the House of Representatives, the position of Speaker was also zoned to the Northwest with Honorable Tajuddin Abbas from Kaduna State as the beneficiary. Similarly, the post of Deputy Speaker was allocated to the Southeast with Honorable Benjamin Kalu from Abia State as the Deputy Speaker designate. With these decisions of the NWC of the APC, it would have been thought that the issue of leadership positions in the two chambers of the National Assembly has been settled. On the contrary, the issues are far from being resolved as a lot of maneuverings and scheming that are going on within the APC and beyond to mount a challenge to the position of the leadership of the APC, which many people believed was done without enough consultations. For instance, political analysts are wondering about the wisdom in zoning two presiding positions to the Northwest to the total exclusion of the North Central. Similarly, political pundits are also wondering why the third leg of the Nigerian tripod, the Igbo, is being left out in the calculations for the Senate presidency. It is therefore not surprising that pressures are being mounted from several quarters on the leadership of the APC and President-elect to revisit the zoning arrangement and ensure that there is equity and justice in the distribution of these parliamentary positions. Even though the President-elect Bola Tinubu is said to be in the picture of the zoning formula adopted by the NWC of the ruling APC, feelers from those around him, however, suggest that no firm decision has been taken on the issue. The fluid state of affairs has therefore resulted in a situation whereby many candidates from different geopolitical zones have thrown their hearts into the ring. But in spite of the names flying up and down as the anointed candidates, there might be major upsets on the floor of the Senate as the senators-elect meets in the next 2 weeks to elect their presiding officers. The zoning arrangements by the APC may not work in the Senate as the senators-elect are determined to assert their independence. This is obviously responsible for the emergence of independent-minded senators like Abdulaziz Yari, Zamfara, Orji Kalu, Abia, and Osita Izunaso Imo, who have shown a clear indication to seek a seat on the floor of the Senate. Of the whole lot, Izunaso, who was former chairman of the Senate Committee on Gas, is the man to watch. He has been conducting a very quiet and strategic campaign without attracting any attention or unnecessary controversies to himself. He is reportedly reaching out to all the key players and power centers in the party and polity with a view to securing their understanding on endorsement. Given the tacit support he has garnered in the process, he is widely believed to be the dark horse that is going to spring a surprise on the national stage. There is no doubt that he has really prepared himself for the position, given his excellent pedigree and career in the legislative arm of government. The crucial question is, who amongst those jostling for the Senate presidency has the requisite qualifications and experience to occupy the coveted position? Who amongst them has what it takes to work cordially with Tinubu and bring a measure of stabilization to his administration? Looking critically at the three senators in contention from the South, it is quite clear that Osita Izunaso is the man that fits the bill. Unlike the two other, he is the most ranked senator, having served in different capacities at different times in the national legislature more than any of the other two aspirants. Osita Izunaso started his political career in the National Assembly in 1991 during the short-lived Third Republic, when he served as the Chief Press Secretary to the then Speaker of the House of Representatives, Chief Agunwa Anaekwe. At the inception of the Fourth Republic in 1999, he was appointed the Chief Press Secretary to the then Senate President, Chief Evan Enwerem. In 2003, he was elected into the House of Representatives to represent the good people of Oguta, Oaji, Egbema, Oru West Federal Constituency of Imo State. He was one of the stars of that assembly. He chaired the House Committee on Housing and Urban Development during his tenure. It is on record that in his capacity as the chairman, he organized the first ever national summit on housing development in Nigeria. That summit brought together all the stakeholders in the housing sector in Nigeria to explore and share ideas on how to bridge the housing deficits in the country and also ensure that all stakeholders comply with the relevant standards in the housing sector. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Following his good works in the House of Representatives, he was elected in 2007 to the Senate to represent Olu senatorial districts. It is on record that he was the one that displaced Senator Ato Nzeribe, one of the most powerful senators of that era, from the Senate. As a golden fish that has no hiding place in the water, Izunaso was appointed in the Senate as the chairman of the Senate Committee on Gas, a very influential committee. He achieved quite a lot, especially in championing indigenous participation in the industry, including the marginal feeds. He also championed the issue of local content in the oil and gas sector. Following the formation of the All Progressives Congress APC, in which he played a role as a founding member, he was appointed the National Organizing Secretary of the party. Under his watch as the party manager, the APC defeated the ruling People's Democratic Party (PDP) in 2015. None of Izunaso's competitors come close with such an enviable pedigree. The other two aspirants, Akpabio and Kalu, are political strangers with baggage who allegedly joined the APC to evade prosecution by the EFCC. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.